What up, Black and Blue fan? Welcome to the Black and Blue Review, where we break down the good, the bad, and the ugly of police interaction videos to give you a better understanding of what cops do and what they should be doing out there on the streets. My name is Dale, and I'm an actual police officer out here in California with over 25 years experience in the business. I'm joined today, like I am on every Black and Blue Review, by a non-law enforcement member of the community to help us break down today's video. So, hey, Black and Blue fam, help me welcome to the review my girl, Jalila. How you doing, fam?
I'm good, Dale. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. How's your day out there in the great state of Tennessee?
It is really pretty today. It's nice, taking it easy. We just gonna relax and chop it up.
Nice. Yes, and good vibes only. Good vibes only, right?
Yes.
Right. So I got down there that you are a tech support supervisor. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do real quick.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I've worked in tech support for nearly 20 years, from phones to laptops, tablets, all kind of things. Basically, I support Shurion that insures, smart devices, as well as Verizon. So I get to do that at home, something I love. I'm very techie. So it's a lot of fun, and I get to help people understand technology. So
Nice. Maybe you can help me out with my setup here. We all done. I appreciate you coming on. Hey, I'm gonna show you a video real quick about a situation that some officers got into, and then we'll chop it up here. And this video today comes to us from Apple Valley, California. That's just out here in my neck of the woods, where a sheriff's deputy shoots a teen with a garden tool. I'll show you a video, and then we'll get your response and reaction to it. So let's check this out. All right, this is the body cam video. Play the sound.
Where's he at? Hey, get back! Get back, you're getting shot! Where's he at?
Okay. All right, so that was just the raw video footage there. Let me bring up the next video to kind of explain what happened there.
The moment a 15-year-old boy comes charging at a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy holding what authorities say is a gardening tool. The video stopping right as the deputy opens fire. That 15-year-old, identified as Ryan Gaynor, is dead.
Ryan is a 15-year-old with autism. Sometimes in order to release stress, or if he's a little too worked up, he'll go on a run.
Attorney DeWitt Lacey says that's exactly what happened on Saturday afternoon.
When he came back, there was a dispute that arose because he wanted to play video games and he needed to do his chores. And he started acting out.
That's when Gaynor's sister called 911, saying Gaynor had already attacked his other sister.
So that's your brother, and he's assaulting your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Now he's banging on door.
Then about 30 seconds later,
He done broke the door. He's breaking the window.
Okay, so has he broke the window?
Now he broke it. Back to your room. Go to your room, Becca. Go to your room.
nowhere on the 911 call did we hear family members saying anything to the dispatcher about Ryan's mental state.
All right, so that's the gist of the video. So you see that, and you heard there the 911 call. They called dispatch saying that this 15-year-old boy was, going crazy up in the house. And so when they get there, this is exactly, you saw at the beginning of the video what they saw. So what are your thoughts on that?
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah,
That's really scary. My first thought is, like, I'm scared for his sisters. When I first saw, it's like, well, he's got something in his hand. Is that an axe? Is that, okay, so that's scary. But then to hear his sisters on the phone saying that, basically something's wrong, they need help, he's already attacked one, that's awful. That's awful.
Yeah, it is sad. He was 15 years old and he was shot and killed that day. So there's controversy on whether or not the deputy should have shot at all.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that?
You can see that he was coming at him with something in his hand. I think that's a natural like human reaction, especially when the family members are the ones that are asking for help, you know. So that is really scary. That is no mistaking that he was going to attack him. So he had to do what he had to do. I wish he didn't, you know, I wish there was a way to avoid his death, you know, but as far as maybe shoot him somewhere else, but he was definitely on the attack, so he had to be stopped. What else do you do?
He definitely had to be stopped. Like I said, you see there, he had something in his hand, garden tool. They said it's probably a hoe, you know, which has the sharp end on one end. So yeah, I mean, he you know, if he wasn't stopped or what have you, he could have definitely hurt that deputy there. So that's, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's what happened there. So yeah, that's pretty cut and dry. Let me show you another video here and kind of get your thoughts on that one. Let's check this one out.
First fucking white person I've seen. It's fucking dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck, dude? Give me my fucking blue back in the fucking dead.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, my name is. I'm calling from on West Avenue 20th. I'm sorry, 20th Street, West Avenue and Avenue K.
Yes.
I'm calling because there's a guy that walked in our store that a customer just reported had a machete in his backpack. And I believe I talked to one of my other managers, and they said that you guys were looking for him.
Okay.
Okay, so you saw in that first video, that was a totally other incident of some guy that broke into a store, had a machete, he terrorized the store clerk, and she ran off. So the cops are already looking for this guy. So now he's another day, he's in another store, and this person called and said, he's in our store. We heard you guys are looking for him. So deputy just shows up. And this happened out here in this another neck of the woods out here. And let me change that there. This happened out here in Lancaster, California. Deputies are going to shoot a guy with the machete. Let's continue.
It's in a case, but it's in his hand. And it's still uncomfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up, buddy? Do me a favor. Can you set that down for me? Set that down for me. Set it down. Set that down.
You drew your weapon.
Come on, man.
You drew your weapon.
You got the machete in your hand. Do me a favor, man. Set it down. At this point, you're not in trouble. I just need you to set it down so we can talk.
Put those away.
You set yours down. It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, man. I need you to set that down. Jonathan. Come on, man. Don't do it. I don't want him going in the store. Come on.
Don't go in the store. Don't go in the store.
Come on, man.
40 up. 40
Come on.
40 up, 40 up, 40 up.
Move up, move up. Come on. Stop.
So he has a taser in hand. This deputy has a taser in hand.
Stop.
Tried to tase him, and it was ineffective.
Stop. Everybody get down.
I'm out. That's the 40.
Who's got a taser? Come on.
Hey, put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Slow down, slow down.
Everybody back up. Back up. Get out of there.
Slow down, man. Slow down.
You got it. It's a thick coat, man.
Slow it down, slow it down.
Stop,
slow it
stop,
down, slow it
stop. In the chest, in the chest. Stop, stop. Come on, come on.
So again, they tased him again, and again, it was ineffective. Yep.
Right.
Come on, dude. Stop. Come here.
Get down on the ground.
Come here, man. You got another taser? You're gonna have to get him like in the chest. Come on, man. Stop. Stop.
Starting to piss me off.
And there it is.
And there it is.
Yep.
Yep. So what are your thoughts on that one there?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we've got the same kind of situations, but different from the first video I showed you as opposed to this one. So what are your thoughts on watching both of those videos?
Goodness. Wow. Let me get my thoughts together. Like, it's scary that he tried, what, 3 times to tase him and it was ineffective?
Yeah, well, a lot of it was, if you heard the deputies and those thick coats, because what happens with the taser is it's 2 darts, the shootout, and it's really effective 15 to 20 feet away, and they shoot out, and you need both of them to connect to the body to work. So if just one connects and the other one gets in a coat or something, it's ineffective. So he's wearing this big coat and it didn't go through.
But he tried. Like, it was clear that he tried. And
they
then
tried 3. And you heard him in the beginning saying 40 up, 40 up, 40 up. That is another less than lethal tool, a 40 cal, where it shoots out a rubber projectile.
Okay.
So they did that a couple times and it didn't work.
Goodness. And then after all that, that's when the guy says, "You're starting to piss me off. You're starting to piss me off." And he starts charging him like, that guy had a death wish. He wanted to go. Wow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. What do you think about the deputies and their approach, and when they were talking to the guy up at the front?
It was quite clear. It was quite clear in what he was asking him to do. He told him, "You're not in trouble. I just need you to do this." And everything that he was asking him to do, the man was doing the opposite, which I don't get at all. So when you combine that with all of the attempts to disarm him, I guess, and then he charged him after he said, "You're starting to piss me off," the officer did the right thing.
Yeah.
That's all.
He obviously had some mental distress going on.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. There was another part I cut out the video because it was a little long there, but they said, "Hey, put down the machete." And then he said no, and he pulled out another one. He had 2 machetes.
Yeah.
Right. So then eventually they kept saying, "Put it down, put it down." So he put down one of them. So then when you finally saw him, he only still had one. But dude had two machetes at one point.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So
wow.
Those are the sorts of things that officers are dealing with every day. They weren't the same. It's unfortunate on both accounts.
No.
But the one that I showed you in the beginning with the 15-year-old autistic young man, that one's terribly, terribly tragic, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, though, I hear them say that, there was no indication that, he was autistic. They didn't say any of that. But does that change the fact, though, that he's coming at them with, "I told you."
No. But it'll be good to have that information when you get there. Hey, our 15-year-old boy is autistic. He's acting up right now, and it may have given them, I don't know. When you hear 15-year-old boy anyway, you don't think that that's going to happen anyway, right?
I know. Honestly, I think maybe this is me and being in the South. I think 15-year-old boy, he's strong.
Oh
he's
strong,
he's coming at you with something, both hands with something in his hand, and he's clearly charging at you. So, I mean, what else do you do? What else do you do? And you are backing up, and he now you can see he's in mid sprint there. He's coming at you. At this point, somebody's going down. He had to be stopped.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I've heard all the chatter online on social media. Why didn't they tase him first? What are your thoughts on that?
That was my first thought when I saw the second one with the taser. It's like, oh, I wish we would have tried that with this boy. But then when we saw what happened, that it was ineffective there too, like, well, would that have changed? Because I think that's why that was my first comment to you. Like, would that have changed the outcome? I don't know.
Well, the difference between the two is this first deputy didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Remember, he walked right in the house. Hey, where's the kid at? And as soon as he rounds the corner, this guy's coming out with that garden tool, with that hoe. I mean, he didn't have time to try to tase him. The other guy, they were talking to him, trying to de-escalate him. The other guy was backing up.
Yeah.
Right? Albeit into the store. You don't want him going back into the store because, you got employees and customers and all that, but it is what it is. But, they tried the, like I said, the 40 cal, they tried the tasers multiple times, and that didn't work either. So,
and it was in the first video, it was so quick because, to think, I would have loved to seen them to have tried to tase him. But in that event, if it didn't work, how much time did did you really have to realize it didn't work before somebody got hurt? Because
Yeah,
it was that quick.
I mean, because
That's really close. That
we
is
got
so.
here. So this still of the body cam, we got two deputies. We got, you see the arms here. That's one deputy that looks like he's got his gun pointed at him. But in the foreground there, that's where the other deputy is getting chased. So
Yeah.
you can see, he's running, but he's also got his gun out, and I believe he's the one who shot because he's the one being chased. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's no time. There was no time to
There's
try to
absolutely
tase that boy. It's unfortunate.
and these are the horror stories that you guys have to go through
Yeah.
on a daily
So,
basis.
yep. And those are things we just want to, show the public that, these are split second decisions that come about, just like that. You can be, talking to a kid 1 minute, and then the next minute something like this goes down. So
That is really sad. There's no winners. There's no winners in this. Because wow.
yeah.
Because
And
think about the officer, he's got to feel bad too, especially when he
yeah,
hears
absolutely.
autistic. Like he's got to feel awful about that.
Yeah. And the sheriff came out with a press release saying the exact same thing, that, he's got to, they've got to live with that the rest of their lives, along with the family as well. But, not to put any blame on the family for not saying that when they called
Absolutely.
dispatch. They just
Absolutely.
wanted some help. They just wanted some help from this young man that was terrorizing the house. And unfortunately, this is the way it ended up.
And and I can see that if they're scared and they're making that call, they may not think to say something like that, because it's something they live with every day. This is just our brother. This is how he is. Hey, come help us, because we can't right now. So
Yeah.
it's like that wasn't even a factor for them when they asked for the help. So I don't, no malicious intent on anybody. Everybody was trying to just make it out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really sad in that situation. And then you look at the second video with the older gentleman. Like, I guess, I don't know. In that case too, he's got to be, have some mental issues as well. So you want to look at it from that aspect. But in that situation, the cop was like seriously a hero, because he was charging. He got all these people at risk, and he's doing the exact opposite. And they've tried multiple times. Like, wow. Like, seriously, that's a different. I don't know why that feels different than the first one, when clearly both of them definitely had mental issues.
Yeah.
It was, but it is unfortunate. But that's what it is. Yeah. Thank you, Dale. Thank you for showing it to me. Like, because we only see the horror stories in our neck of the woods. I'm out here in Tennessee, and it's a totally different mentality. And you don't hear about the ones that are justified, like, or appear to be justified. You hear about the horror stories, and that's especially from that end, as a police officer that is trying to protect somebody else. That's scary. So that gives me a different perspective as well. So thank you for having me, and thank you for showing me that.
Absolutely.
I'm here.
All right, you enjoy the rest of the day out there in Tennessee, and I'll try to do the same out here in Cali, and we'll talk soon.
All right, take care.
All right.
See ya.